Y'all, I just got this funny ass channel message, and it's quick. It's not gonna be a long one, but have y'all ever seen that interview of Michael B. Jordan when he was being interviewed by that the woman he used to go to high school with, and she was trying to interview him, right? She was she was trying to interview him, and she was like, "Yeah, I would just want to congratulate you on all your success." Da, 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 da. I know we used to go to school together. Or she said something, right? And she handed the mic over to Michael B. Jordan. And he was like, "Yeah, I remember you. You said I was corny, right?" I said, you said I was corny, right? Yeah, corny dude, right? And she was gagged. She was like, "No, I never said you were corny. No. Well, no." Like, trying to play it off. Bro, and it was so like, it was just top tier because it is so crazy how life works, right? It's funny because for some of you guys, right, I keep telling you guys this, but you're meant to be in the spotlight, and you're going to be bigger than what you can imagine. So the funny part about this is, like, some of you guys were not actually popular in high school. Some of you guys weren't popular, period. Like, and if you were popular, it was like you were a popular loner, right? So it was like you were surrounded by people, but not actually of the environment. Like, you never actually felt close to these people, but a lot of people knew of you. There's a good side and a bad side to that. The good part of it is that a lot of people knew of you, a lot of people knew you, but didn't care enough to actually get to know you or protect you, or, like, in the ways that, good friends actually would. So you're popular, a lot of people know you, but some people, they knew you and made fun of you, either to your face or behind your back. And regardless of what it is, like, you guys either heard of it or you picked up on it energetically. And these very same people, bro, are gonna be the same motherfuckers that's gonna have to look you in your face when you standing at the peak, standing at the top. For some of these people, they not even gonna, like, they may not even physically come into your environment. They may just have no choice but to see you. Like, you're gonna be on billboards, TV, social media, For You page. Like, I'm telling you right now, and it's crazy, bro. It's crazy how stuff actually works out, because you never really know. Like, that's why you're not supposed to be treating people any kind of way, because you never know who that person will turn out to be. It's funny, right? It was funny back then, right? Laugh now, cry later, right? For some of you guys, this is like, it's multiple different exes too, because for some of these people, like, they left you to be with somebody else. It was like, she ain't gonna never gonna be none, he ain't gonna, it ain't gonna, she ain't gonna. And then, surprise. It's funny. It's a little funny because it's like, who, these people never thought they were gonna see you again. And they never will, actually. They will never physically or energetically be able to come in contact with you again, but they will have no choice but to see you, though. Do you get what I mean? Like, I can look at you and never actually touch you. And it's actually funny. I have an example of that. There used to be this girl in my high school, bro. Like, I ain't even gonna say her name. Fuck that, yo, Tyler. It used to be it used to be this bully. She was a bully. She used to bully me. And that same girl, not too long after, like, I was in car sales, right? I was in car sales. And she ended up coming into the dealership and was the same person that had to buy a car for me. So her approval was at the mercy of, yes, her credit, but also, when I tell you, like, I could have been more petty. I could have really went hard on her ass, but I ain't even go. It ended up working out the way that it needed to work out. But it's funny how the tables start to turn around, bro. A lot of these people made fun of you, and with the intention of never having to see you again. But no, you still have to speak to that. And for some of you guys, like, it's one of those things where these people made fun of you, and they are so in their own ego and in their own, like, shadow, that it's like, Well, they see themselves as the victim. So for example, like if this is your ex, right? They broke up with you and they keep this delusional ass narrative in their mind, like, well, they did this and they did that, so really it's their fault, it's their fault, it's their fault, it's their fault, right? But even that, you have to answer to that. You have to answer to the part that you played in the breakup, the downfall. Like, that delusional ass, oh, it's just her and it's not me, it's her fault and it's not me, it's your fault and it's not me. Like, first of all, it's not even about who did what. It's about taking accountability for the part you had to play in it. And the fact that you did not makes you a prime candidate for the karma to come back around. And the karma, the gag is, you're going to have to see that person again, be at a higher level, a higher regard than where they were when you left them. And it's going to hit you harder because first and foremost, you allowed yourself to stay in denial. And staying in a state of denial is a dangerous place to be, because once the truth is exposed, it hits harder. And the truth is, like, you fucked up. You had a part to play in it too. And there are things that you did that person may not even know about. So there are things that you did worse. It's actually worse. Do you honestly think God lets you get away with stuff like that? And I mention that too because for some people, right, it's one of those things where they're so stubborn that they're not going to realize it until they're standing in it. Or if some of these people have children, let's say, for example, they have, and I'm not wishing this on nobody's kid, but it's almost generational. So let's say, for example, like they, it's an ex, right? And they end up having a kid that's a girl. They're going to watch their daughter go through what they put you through. And from that standpoint, it's going to hurt. It's going to break their heart even more, because it's going to break their heart watching their daughter go through it and have no choice. But they have no say-so in how they can save them from that. That's the first heartbreak. But the second heartbreak is being able to witness what he's doing, what his or her daughter is going through, and remember that that's how they treated you. That is going to hit them hard. This lesson, it's unavoidable. This karma is unavoidable. Regardless on if they physically end up seeing you, and most of them will, meaning like you're going to end up being elevated so highly in God's standard that they're going to have no choice but to see you. Or two, it's going to be in retrospect, meaning now they have children that go through what they just put you through. And it's going to break their heart because they're now going to have no choice but to remember what they did over and over and over again. And that's some painful shit. It's crazy. And real quick, this is what you need to understand about karma. God doesn't bestow that on you as a means to punish you. Karma comes back around to try to teach you something so that you can learn and teach and not perpetuate those types of things in your life. Karma isn't punishment. Karma is trying to teach you and shatter the illusion that you carry around, because the more that you walk around with illusions, the more that you perpetuate illusions. Versus walking in authenticity, you can attract more blessings and authenticity. So this message isn't about she got this and he got that and she got, although yeah, it is funny, bro, because sometimes a hard head make a soft ass. And that's just what it is. But the very core of this message is like karma is trying to get you to learn so that you don't perpetuate. That's how you stop generational curses.